It's at this very moment that I realize that my neighbors have decided to do home improvement, and that you're going to be able to hear it in the background of this video. That's cool. I mean, everybody else in quarantine and they redoing their house. I guess Bay Area. I guess. What's going on? This is Shelby here. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, then thank you so much for coming. I don't know how you got here, but I'm glad you made it. So welcome in, okay? Or if you are not new here, then welcome back. And if you're here because you want to win a prize, you are also welcome, because we do that on this channel. I haven't decided what this month's prize is, but I feel like the Boxy Charm for this month seriously came through, so I'm probably going to deliver something in that vein. But most importantly, okay, today I have finally made it into the Mented crew, okay? I have what is essentially a full face of Mented products, and I'm super excited to try them, because if you don't know who Mented is, you must have been like hiding under a rock. They are Black owned, woman owned, small business, vegan, cruelty free, coming for the girls in all the colors that we, you know, don't always get, and definitely don't get in the richness we deserve. And I'm going to try almost everything from every category, and it's going to be just a full face of first impressions. So we're going to do this together. If you've not already gone to the bottom, go down to the bottom, like, comment, subscribe. If you don't like what you see by the time you leave the video, you can unsubscribe, but let's just do it now so you don't forget or get distracted by the dog or the kid, or I don't know, the mailman. Are we still letting the mailman give us packages? I don't know, maybe with like gloves and a mask, but whatever. Anyways, so let's hop into Skin by Mented. Thank you. Okay, so as I've said before, thank you for coming to my channel. Let's talk a little bit about Mented, just a little bit, okay? If you are not familiar with Mented, I can definitely share with you what I believe is a fabulous, like, it's a company goal. I think it's their purpose, their reason for being. And they've said that they started Mented because they believe that every woman should be able to find herself in the world of beauty. Check, okay? Thank you for joining us on this journey. You're welcome. All the products from the lipstick to the eyeshadow to foundation were created with yours, mine, our gorgeous skin tone in mind, okay? So they hope that we love it as much as they do. And I think it's clear that we do. Like, I think, let's see, Mented has been around probably about 4 or 5 years. They came out first with actual nudes for women of color that were then categorized by your skin tone, which I think is amazing. And then they came out with an everyday eyeshadow palette. They came out with foundation. They came out with amazing blushes. I don't think they've come out with highlighter, so I will be putting on my own highlighter. And they don't have primer, but they have powder. They got foundation. I have powder, foundation, blush, brows, which are new for them, brows by Mented, lipsticks in a nice little semi-matte situation. I have the eyeshadow palette, and I also have this really cute little powder brush that it's very cute. It reminds me though of the brush that I got from the lip bar, which is interesting. But anyways, price range wise, they're not drugstore. They're probably on the same level as Sephora, but you can only get them at mented.com. So the best thing about that is, one, they always have some kind of 10% off deal. They recently just had a sale where you could get an even bigger discount, but I think that's over. But we're in quarantine, so keep your eyes open for a new deal. I'm sure it's coming. They take returns, which is amazing, because when I buy something offline, I don't care what the price point is. And I'm talking to you, ColourPop. I don't care what the price point is. It's a skin product. If it doesn't match, I'm gonna be a hot mess out here, and I'm gonna tell everybody you did it to me. So please take it back, please. Okay, so let's start with the foundation. Now, let's see, is this foundation full coverage? That is a really great idea. It's an ultra hydrating formula. It's lightweight, buildable, and it gives you coverage that you need with the natural finish that you love. which may or may not mean that it is full coverage. I don't know. Here's what I do know. There's no primer. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Touch in Sol no pore blend primer, which my friend just told me probably is supposed to be read no problem. Never made that connection. So now that I'm primed, I guess I'm just gonna go straight in with the foundation. I use the online color finder on Mented.com, which has become so much more robust than it used to be. I feel like when they first brought this foundation out, there wasn't a matching grid. I love when there's a matching grid. Anyway, so they send you this really cute little blister pack that has all the shades in it. I did pick my color, which I believe is T20, but I'm gonna swipe a couple of the other colors just to show you, you know, what the one above and below my shade look like. And then I'm going to use this to do my highlight and contour with. And hopefully this will work with me for highlighting and contour. If I remember correctly, I think that I had the option to go with like T30, I think, but it didn't look like it was my shade, so I didn't do it. But looking at it, let's see. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a brush because this is cream, and I just want to see how it's gonna go. Okay, so this is T10, this is T20, and then this is T30. Oh, well shoot, maybe I should have gone with T30. I like the way that looks. It's the lightest shade. Clearly not my shade. Clearly. I think it's cool that these little samples are also in the blister packs, but they're still cream. Like, it's not a different formula. It's still the same formula. Okay. And this is D40. Whoa. Ooh, but she's pretty. Look at her. Ooh, that's a pretty color. I think they actually have a good range of colors, a really nice range. Will everyone fit into one of these? And there are, let's see, there's 16 shades. Okay. Will everyone fit into these categories? No, probably not. But I think that you could either mix, or, I mean, you could go with a different brand entirely, totally up to you. T20 as my foundation, and I'll build it up as needed, and then I'll probably balance it out with the bronzer and, I'll probably balance it out with the contour and the highlight and then the powder, and we'll see where we land, all right? Hey, boo, just turn my mirror a little closer, you know, so I can see my life, see my whole life. Let's do some foundation. This is blending in really well, but it feels light coverage, probably because the amount I put on. So I'll probably do another layer to try to get myself not full, but like full enough, I guess is the right way I guess I would describe it. But the color looks like my skin, so that's dope. I think I thought it was going to be a little less, I don't know, close, I guess. So let's do one more layer. So no surprise here. She's not full coverage. You can kind of see, I think, especially around my mouth here, where the darkness and like the grayness that I think I get right above my lip is showing through. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Can't Stop, Won't Stop, which I use the shade Cappuccino. Jackie does this. She color corrects on top of foundation, which is like, it's not, I don't know, it makes me nervous. It means I have to blend like a crazy person. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add this above my lip and around. Oh, hopefully this doesn't compromise it. I mean, I don't think it would. It's not vegan, but it is Wet n Wild. So I'm sorry, not Wet n Wild. It is NYX. So I believe it's cruelty free. Let's see. It has a flaming applicator on the side. Is this flammable? What? I'm gonna have to look that up. Okay, I definitely feel better about that. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. I'm not in love yet. I know that there are people who are in love with this foundation. I'm not in love, but I'm not against it. We got to keep going. We got to keep going and see how it goes. Oh, we talked about, what did we say we were gonna do? We said I was gonna use L30 for my under eye concealer. Let's see how that goes. If it doesn't work out, then I'll use another black owned brand to sub for it. It doesn't say you can't use these as concealers, so I'm gonna try it. Hopefully the creaminess of it all doesn't mean that I just get crazy creasing. That's what I don't want to have. This is L30. Okay, that's bright enough. All right, that's what we're gonna do. Well, while it may look weird, this is pretty normal. Let's go ahead and do the contour. For the contour, I know I swatched the deepest shade just for like kicks and giggles, but let's go ahead and use D10 for my contour. It's kind of warm, but I'm not opposed to that. I don't mind a warm contour. You know, she could work. Let's see. Yeah, this is warm enough to almost be a liquid bronzer, but I'm here for it. I am actually gonna mix D10 and D40 for a jaw contour though, which I haven't done in ages. If you have questions about my choice of placement of any of these colors, these foundations, these concealers, these magical items that I'm putting on my face, watch my contour video, my end bad contouring video. You should definitely watch it. It's a banger. All right. That's what's up. This is more epic than I thought it was going to be. Can I say that? I mean, I didn't expect it to be this epic, you know? But like, I support the level of epic that we have going. Let's go ahead and go in with the Mented Skin Silk. Now I got this in a lighter color, light tan, because I wanted to be able to set my under eye with it. But I'm not sure pigment wise how this is gonna show up on my skin, because as light as it is, it's not lighter than the Laura Mercier, like the regular translucent Laura Mercier. It's not as light as that, but it has the same kind of a whiter rather than yellower tone. Other options were, they seem too dark, you know, too deep. So the Skin Silk, that's what it's called. It's so cute. Skin Silk Loose Setting Powder comes in 3 colors. Light tan, medium deep, and then rich deep, right? Or deep rich. But the medium deep is, it's really yellow. And for an all over face powder, it would probably work, but like just by itself on my under eye, we would have a problem. It's not chalky white, even though it might look like that under the lights. Let's see how much pigment she has. Like, this is the powder brush. I feel like it's not fluffy enough for what I want, but I'm gonna give it a swirl. We're gonna go under the jawline first and see how this looks. I don't think it changed the color, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face, and then we might do a little bakage underneath the eye depending on how this goes. This has a little bit of a yellow tone to it, but it's not like golden, it's more butter yellow, you know? This is probably gonna be an under eye setting powder for me, just because I see how it definitely, what did it do? It didn't change the color. I think it took away some of the glow that I liked about this look. I'm gonna go ahead and take my beauty blender, and I'm gonna take some of what's in the cap. I'm gonna dust it off on the back of my hand, and I'm going to put this underneath my eye. That is white. Do I want that to sit there? I'm kind of scared for it to sit there. Let's go ahead and dust it off that fast. Yeah, that's how I know it's different, because I was bronzy before and now I'm not. That's what it is. Like, my face has shape and everything, but it's different. I'm gonna go in actually with the brown from the eye palette, the eyeshadow palette. This is in the shade, oh, the names are not on here. Why aren't the names on here? I don't know. One of the other things that I got in my little box is the Highbrow Precision Pencil. I don't have any brow gel, but I know I've got some here on my table somewhere. There we go. So I use that. And this is in the shade Brow or Later, I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this in. I can already tell, I think it's a little bit warmer than I usually use, but I can work with this. And I'm having a really good like brow month, right? Like in the middle of the quarantine, my brows are like fire right now. So I don't know what to do with that, God, but I'll take it. If you don't know how to do your brows, go watch my video on brows. Brothers and sisters, let us pray, because this is a brow. Like, this is a brow. Yeah, I see you, Mented Cosmetics. This does look good. It does look good. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go ahead and do a look with this this Mented palette right here. And let me show you really quickly what she looks like. That's what she looks like. She's really nice. It's actually kind of blown out, but these colors are actually really, really rich. It just looks kind of dull. Let's see if I tilt it a little bit. Yeah, okay. So I think you can see they're still kind of washed out, but this is actually a really, really nice, rich colors. It's got 2 shimmers in here. It's really, really pretty. So I'm looking forward to using this. There is a really nice matte look that has a cut crease that I saw on Instagram. I will show you that photo when I'm finished, I guess. You can, we can all enjoy it together, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So I was super inspired by a look that I saw. There it is. Japan Slays, okay? This man, I don't know if it's DeLion or DeLeon, but this look is everything. So we are going to copy it. Okay, so everything on my eye is Mented except for the concealer and a black that I needed to pull out of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette, because there's no black in this lovely little palette, this everyday palette, that makes sense because most people do not wear black. Ooh, wrong eye. Do not wear black in their everyday makeup. First color I'm gonna go into is the maroon in the palette, Queen Sugar. We're going to take Queen Sugar and I'm gonna start from here and shape out my wing, and then I'll work my way in. So my next step is to go in with the black, and the black is noir right here. She black, okay? Real black. And I'm going to put that pretty much right on top of where I put Queen Sugar, okay? With some more concealer, same color, I'm going to cut this thing. It's a cut crease, but it's like it's big and it's interesting, and I'm going to attempt to recreate it over here and take my time. Then we're ready for the last part of this look, which is, well, not the last part, but the last part of the lid at least, which is the pink. Now the pink is called Beige. It's this one right here. It looks really, really blown out, but it's actually very pink. I'm not sure if I was recording, so I'll go ahead and tell you. I took a little bit of beige and I lined my lower waterline on a detail brush. This is the Luxie 246 brush. And I'm gonna blur that out just a little bit with a mix of Queen Sugar and Brown Out. So, okay, so Mented Cosmetics does not have, or at least to what I saw, they don't have a liquid liner. So I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills because I can't find my fly liner right now. Okay, I'm going to finish off my eyes, aka put on lashes and spray my face. And we back, and I look too bougie for my background. I look too bougie to be in quarantine, that's for darn sure. And yes, I do have an earring as my brooch, but she works. Okay. Do you see this face? This face is like, she's snatched, and the eyes, like, oh, I'm having so much fun with eyes. And okay, so thank you again to No Effort Lashes for lashes this big that you can't feel. I have a blush and I have a lipstick. I'm going to, let's do the blush first. first. And this is in the shade Peach for the Stars. This is what she looks like. In the same kind of, I forgot to show you this, all this gorgeous packaging, this like matte black, gold, easy to get dirty packaging. But this is really beautiful. And I'm going to go in with this gloss, this blush rather. It's kind of a shimmery blush. Okay, this is in the shade Dark Night. This is in the new line of lipsticks they have called Semi Matte. So it shouldn't be drying, but it should have a slight shimmer. I'm not sure how it's different to a satin, right? But we'll see. Ooh, my eyes. We'll see how it goes. So, let's see. Ooh, okay. This lipstick is doo-doo brown. It is. I need to change colors. I like this lipstick, but I don't like it with this look. It doesn't, it's drawing too much focus. I'm gonna take it off. I'll be right back. But it's pretty, and I really like this formula. It goes on really smooth. It's got a lot of pigment. It's moisturizing. I would not call this demi matte. It's more like a luster. It's definitely not matte though. Let's get that out the way. Let's also get this off. I'll be right back. Okay, I think, ooh, this is a mood. Okay, so I like this with this. We're gonna go with this. All right, now I did still go back to my Black owned beauty brands. This is Oma Beauty in the shade Angela. I like her more. There's nothing wrong, I don't think, with the shade Dark Night. I don't know if I don't really like it that much, so I'll probably return it. Or maybe it's just with this look. I'll try it again later. But I like the formula, but I like how this sits with this look, I think, more. Okay, so this is my finished look. I decided not to go with the Dark Night. Instead, I went in with Oma Beauty in Angela and a couple different liners, and also some Pat McGrath 1995 to get just what I felt was a good mix of colors or whatever. So here are my thoughts. 1, I love the look. 2, I love the inspo. And 3, I love the quality of the products. My only caveat is that it's not a full coverage beat, right? And it's blendable, but I don't like how much I'm gonna have to layer on, especially around my mouth, to cover any problem areas. This is gonna be, where is it? This is gonna be fantastic on a day when, I don't know, when your skin is having a really, really good day, or even like a mildly good day. But if you have any marks or any like bad skin moments in the same area that you have any kind of discoloration, if it has any kind of texture, I just feel like this is not gonna blur, but it is great for everyday makeup. I also really like using the silk with it. I'm gonna use this again and see how I feel, maybe with a different foundation. I do think that, or maybe with color corrector under the Mented, I'm not sure yet. I do think that the powder is good. I do wish that it was a little more yellow and a little less white, but the option beneath it is so yellow that it's practically like, it's like a shade beneath Fenty's Honey, right? So that's a bit much, definitely for under eye, but for the rest of the face too. Like you can't set, if you do a highlight under your eye, with the next shade in the Mented line. This blush is beautiful. I love the glow it added. It's very peachy orangey. It has a little bit of a shimmer, but like it's a very light shimmer. It's not chunky at all. This is gorgeous. I love this. I will be using this again. Let's see what else. Oh, okay. So the brows and the eyes. These were, I was so surprised at how much I loved these, okay? Also the brush. This is a nice brush. This is nice. If you've not tried out Mented Cosmetics, get your life. Go try them out. They are wonderful. Their products are really good quality, really good packaging. Support a Black-owned brand. And shop with confidence because they have good quality, like I said, and they do returns. So either go now and shop while they have the 10% off, or wait for the next sale because they're gonna have one, because quarantine means we all need a break. Yeah. As far as my giveaway for this month, what should I give away? It's probably going to be, actually, it's probably going to be an entire BoxyCharm box for the month of, what's this month? April. March? April. I'm going to give away a whole box. Like, gonna give the whole thing away. Okay, I'll put up photos soon. Yeah, I'm gonna give the whole box away. I have a Boxy Premium box. I'm gonna give that whole joker away. So if you're interested in that, answer my question. My question is, have you tried Mented Cosmetics? And if you have, tell me what your favorite product is. So again, have you tried Mented Cosmetics? What's your favorite product? And yeah, everybody can answer that. Okay, cool. Thank you so much for watching. And like, comment, subscribe. Ciao for now.